Hey everyone, is it just me, or is the marketing for movies getting more insane? Marketing, for obvious reasons, are an essential part of movies in general, not only for how much money the marketing costs are, which contributes to how much a movie is successful in relative to box office, but also for general awareness. And throughout the decades upon decades of movies, there will always be hits and misses. But these past few years especially, I feel like more studios are losing their mind over movies, especially after COVID has made moviegoing a much harder job. There are so many avenues for marketing in terms of social media, influencers, memes, what is organic, what isn't, or regular traditional marketing materials. And for the sake of this video, I'm not talking about something like Barbie. Say what you want about that movie, but no one can deny the marketing hit on every single point, and certainly was at the very least a contributing factor into that movie's billion-dollar success. This video is more so going to be talking about these scenarios where the studio clearly does not know what to do with the movie, or they let the wrong kind of marketing promotion into their movie, which we see more and more of each day. And I just wanted to talk about it with you all because today more than ever, it really feels like studios are trying to market a viral moment rather than the movie itself, and it's really weird. Let's stay with a more recent example of I don't know what's going on here anymore with one battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson, one of the highest regarded auteur directors, was handed a budget reportedly anywhere from $115 to $150 million to make his next movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio. And while I certainly don't care how much the budget is, it's not my money, you can say from a business perspective, it is a little perplexing that they would hand PTA a blank check like this. And again, I'm only talking in a numbers perspective, but considering the highest grossing movie of Paul Thomas Anderson's career is There Will Be Blood with $76.2 million worldwide. But okay, cool. Again, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, we get a high budget new PTA movie starring one of the best actors of his generation. What's there not to like? Well, if you ask Warner Brothers, I guess a lot. Reported concern over the budget, test screenings, lack of fall festival presence. People are just starting to get the vibe that Warner Brothers doesn't know what to do with this movie at all. And aiming for a commercial play for an auteur director like PTA, as mentioned, is a risky move that can pay off certainly, but nonetheless is a risk. So what's their answer? Fortnite? What is happening? What is happening with my precious movies? The Venn diagram of people over here that know PTA and are excited about his movies. Then you have the other circle here of Fortnite players. And when you combine them together, that space in the middle, is there like 10 people in that? I would like to meet them. Who are they? What do they do? Are they from this planet? Who are the people that does not know what this movie is or was not planning to see this movie, who hop on Fortnite, see that, and then be like, oh, let me get my tickets right now. And while making this video, I see weapons. The upcoming horror movie is collabing with Fortnite. I'm sorry, but when did Fortnite become a movie marketing ploy? I understand for certain movies like Fantastic Four, which we'll get to, but one battle after another, weapons, it is a little puzzling to me, at least for me to wrap my head around. The weapons Fortnite, what's that even gonna look like? Again, it just happened, so I don't know. You play the game and then everyone at 2:17 a.m. disappears around you. Okay, you know what? Now that I say that out loud. But look, I'm not here to dunk on Fortnite, right? As far as I'm concerned, get the bag, I guess. That's not the main crux of this video for sure. As some movie studios turn to Fortnite, others turn to influencers. And that's where we get into a bit more of a conversation. And I say this as someone who is friends with some of them, who are lucky enough to go to those red carpet premieres, interview talent, and at least the people that I'm friends with take the job very seriously. So I'm not talking about them. But most of the influencers that are invited there that I'm going to be talking about aren't journalists, which on its face is not a problem, even though we'll get to it. But they have very large followings and are able to capture a hopefully viral moment on the red carpet. Again, hate the game, not the player, maybe? I don't even know how I feel about that. But I feel like I'm going insane because of the recent Fantastic Four First Steps press tour.
Do you think it's safe to say that Reed is the first capital D daddy in the MCU? Daddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
daddy.
different to father.
Daddy?
Capital
no.
D.
I would, okay, no.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I like how you can instantly look at their faces and just know that they have to strap in for some bullshit. Hey, Pedro, how does it feel to be the big daddy of the MCU, huh? How does it feel, huh? Is it fucking nice or what? Does the D in Doctor Doom stand for daddy or what? What the fuck are we doing? What happened to the game I love?
Kind of become a social media icon for your force-filled, snatched, cunty fierceness face.
Oh God.
How did you come about to
I don't
go
know if
into
that's
that
a good
force field?
thing.
Hey, Vanessa, you know, you've become quite an icon for your bad, scandalous, fierce mother. God bless these actors that have to deal with this. You know, shout out to Eben Moss Backrack, who walks into a room and says, "What up, influencers?" because he already knows. Or how about using AI to ask questions?
AI is not the tool I thought it was for writing questions.
I cannot stress this enough. You are in a room with Vanessa Kirby and Pedro Pascal. You have the opportunity to do this. It's such a privileged opportunity to do this, and you use AI to come up with questions. You can't even come up with questions your own. Is this a bit? Is that a bit? Like, it's not even funny. So I don't understand what that was at all. What are you trying to prove here? Bro just killed a bunch of trees and used gallons of water to ask some dumbass questions just to take a steamy, dumpy poop in front of him. And even though it may sound like it, truthfully, I'm not even trying to like dunk on those individual people. I don't know them. I'm sure they're good people. But the studio's turn to influencers is just a very perplexing moment that I think everyone needs to sit back and address. And I say this as someone who, you ask different studios and I'm on different lists. Some of them I'm listed as a critic. Others, I am listed as an influencer. I feel like I'm Hannah Montana sometimes. But I promise, in my soul, if I ever had the opportunity to sit across an actor that I respect for a movie with that amazing opportunity, I would not fuck around. I'm not gonna ask Pedro Pascal how it feels to be a daddy. Bro has been on a press tour nonstop for like 3 years. All he hears is that at a certain point, I'm sure it gets exhausting. I would rather ask him what his go-to Chinese food order is. While movies, I truly believe, are still trending upwards in the right direction, and there will be billion-dollar hits, no doubt. There will always be that. COVID has unquestionably made movie-going much harder, especially for original stuff. Not everything can be a Sinners level hit, and studios are scared and they're paranoid, so they turn to just a blanket statement of, well, what's popular? Fortnite's popular. These people have millions of followers. Let's go to them. But with each cringe-inducing interview that I see, the credibility goes down, and it will be a problem for everyone, I promise. I mean, while I think there is so much misconception over it, like, it's not a shocker to me that there is so much conversation around being paid for your reviews or being a shill, or like a wink notion of like, hey, if you give us a positive review, like maybe you'll get some opportunities here, who knows? With enough of this, everything will be mixed together and no one will believe anything anymore, and then what's the point? And again, I've been lucky enough to attend some of these things and go to it, but as you can see from my channel, I am certainly not afraid to just absolutely tell you how I feel, honestly, because truthfully, I'm not worried about what the repercussions might bring. And then there's obviously the whole virality of those clips in general. While those clips make me want to gouge my eyes out and rip off one of my ears sometimes, the fact is they do get around. And I understand, even me making this video, it's making it spread around even more. And I think it is just confusing the executives in general. Let's take memes, for example. Not even interview clips, just memes. You remember the whole Gentle Minions meme where everyone dressed up to see Minions? Like, that was pretty organic, and it did create a fun thing for people to do. At least until Mr. Beast, a corporate Twitter account come to life, a man who manages to suck the fun out of literally anything popular, even did the meme. I mean, some person up at Sony thought the memes of Morbius would lead to actual box office success, so they re-released it only to bomb again? Is Morbius the first film to bomb twice? I don't know, you let me know. And don't even get me started on the popcorn bucket, something that started off as organic and now we're selling $80 Galactus popcorn buckets. I mean, if you got the money, like, you know, do your thing. I'm not judging you, but like, this is crazy. And just eventually, all of this mishmashing, clustering of all these different marketing tactics, it's just chaos marketing at a certain point. And the thing with chaos is that, yes, it will breed success, and it will bring lots of failures as well. And I'm not sure the answer to marketing for movies in the future is more Fortnite collabs. I know it sounds like it, and I promise I'm not just trying to sit up on some high horse saying at all. I just think that everyone can start to rethink how the best way to go about this is, because these kind of things certainly isn't going to stop with Fantastic Four. And at the end of the day, I just want movies to do well. You let me know in the comments if I'm just yapping on about nothing as always, which to be honest, I kind of am. But let me know your thoughts on it all. I'm very curious to know. Please subscribe if you're not already. I really would appreciate it. Thanks for watching and listening to me yap all along. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.